this video how to increase your kidney function by 88% in 3 months. Catherine here, I'm a doctor of natural medicine, and not a single day goes by without someone desperately asking me, Catherine, what's the simplest, fastest, safest way to make a real difference in my kidney health? What's the one thing that actually works? And that's exactly what I'm revealing today. There are 7 simple diet hacks you can use right this second to transform your kidney function. Let's start with number 7, a smoothie recipe I designed specifically to flood your body with antioxidants. Because here's the thing, the case report I'm showing you, this is about a patient with out-of-control diabetes and stage 4 kidney disease who managed to improve his kidney function by 88%. A true kidney resurrection that got him back to a GFR of 49. And all that just by following an antioxidant-focused diet. But how is that possible, you ask? Well, in this study, scientists have directly linked your antioxidant levels to your kidney function. The math is brutally simple. More antioxidant circulating equals better kidney function. This is why today I'm sharing a smoothie that contains more natural antioxidants than anything you've ever consumed in your entire life. You think I'm exaggerating? Well, let's break down this recipe and you tell me. First ingredient is garlic. Yes, this is a garlic smoothie, and if you've never tried one, prepare to have your mind blown. Because here's the secret, this smoothie won't taste like garlic at all, not even close. Yeah, it's all about the blender technique. But why go through this trouble just to sneak in garlic, you ask? Simple. Garlic is one of the most powerful kidney protecting foods on planet Earth. It crushes blood pressure, it demolishes diabetes and cholesterol, and it's one of the absolute best antioxidant sources in nature. Don't believe me? Fine. Measure your blood pressure before drinking this smoothie. Then measure it after. Then we talk. Now, this is critical. You need fresh garlic for this recipe and you need to chop it about 5 minutes before you start blending. This activates the allicin. This is non-negotiable. Next, a lemon. Wash it thoroughly because we're throwing it in the blender with the peel. The lemon activates garlic's incredible kidney healing compounds while adding even more antioxidants and fiber to the mix. Next ingredient, flaxseed. This is a criminally underrated superfood. So powerful, it's one of only 2 seeds I recommend to all my patients. Flaxseed is especially powerful for people with inflammatory kidney disease. Then there is ginger. Ginger has documented therapeutic effects in improving kidney function. Why? Because ginger is loaded with gingerol, a compound with absolutely amazing anti-inflammatory properties. Okay, I know this is a lot of ingredients, but they're all easy to find and insanely healthy. Now, here I've got some frozen berries. Frozen berries are actually superior to fresh for smoothies because you need a few ice cubes. Yeah, don't forget ice cubes when you make this. But here's the best part about frozen berries. They're picked and frozen at peak ripeness. This means they retain even higher levels of vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals compared to fresh berries that have been sitting around for days. A seasonal veggie now, cherry radishes. This is a powerful kidney detoxing superfood with serious cleansing properties. They also have a unique ability. They fight bacterial infections in the bladder, similar to cranberry, and for some people, this is a game changer. Plus, they're incredibly alkalizing and add a nice spicy kick to the smoothie. And while you might think our smoothie is already healthy enough, I'm still adding turmeric to it. This is probably the most powerful anti-inflammatory food on earth, period. Last but not least, a pinch of black pepper to activate the turmeric and supercharge the other antioxidants. Some rice milk, ice cubes, and we're ready to blend. And if you think this recipe could save someone's kidneys, share this video with them right now. Let's move on. Number 6, one of the most effective and safest supplements to improve your kidney function. Because this is a question I get constantly. Which product is the most effective in your experience and has zero side effects? First is obviously the diet, but that's not what people mean when they ask this question. They want a product, something that doesn't require completely overhauling their entire life. And in that case, the only thing that creates significant improvement in all kidney patients is fiber supplementation, like my Rena Fiber, because Rena Fiber is literally the only supplement I can recommend to everyone, regardless of kidney disease stage, regardless of the cause. And this supplement, it is so safe, even people on warfarin can take it, as long as they time it differently from their medications. You can't say that about many supplements, or most supplements really. And Rena Fiber is devastatingly effective, especially at higher doses. In fact, we have yet another massive meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials proving exactly this. Take Rena Fiber every day and you will see the difference in your lab results. This is what the science says. Yeah, you heard that right. Food that makes you sleep like a baby. Here's why this matters. Getting quality sleep can make an enormous difference in kidney health. Sleep matters a lot. So if you want to dramatically improve your sleep quality, try banana with almond butter before bed. Now, this food combination isn't random. It's backed by actual science. Bananas are among the rare fruits that contain significant amounts of the so-called happy hormone serotonin. Yeah, that's the real reason people love bananas so much. It's not the potassium, it's the serotonin high. And here's the kicker. Your body converts some of that serotonin into melatonin, the sleep hormone. And what about almonds? Well, another thing that absolutely transforms sleep quality is magnesium. And almond butter is absolutely loaded with magnesium. But it doesn't stop there. Almonds are also a natural source of melatonin, just like bananas. So congratulations, you just turned midnight snacking into a doctor-approved medical protocol. And before you ask, yes, this is the only medical advice you'd get today that sounds like it came from a monkey with a PhD. You're welcome. And about your follow-up question, which is, we can't eat potassium. Yes, let's talk about it. Number 4, next kidney diet hack for you. Stop being terrified of fruits. Stop treating them like live grenades. Now guys, for a change of pace, let's read the news. Renal and urology news, of course. Yeah, that's what I do when I can't sleep and I'm out of bananas. But today's article, it wasn't boring at all. Actually, it was infuriating because it's all about being paralyzed by fear of potassium. What this article reveals is that CKD patients are so terrified of food, they're developing disordered eating patterns. Yeah, it's true. Actual eating disorders. Let that sink in for a moment. The info about the diet you have been given could be so bad it's causing you an eating disorder. It's true, guys. It's in the news. And it gets worse. If you spend time on YouTube watching kidney content, you're at even higher risk of developing an eating disorder than anyone else. I mean, have you seen the title on YouTube these days? Eat this food and you'll die in 5 minutes. Eat that and you won't survive the night. There are literally millions of these fear-mongering videos. And I mean, what the actual YouTube? How is that even legal? How is this allowed? These clickbait titles, they are causing actual diseases in CKD patients. Anyway, some creators on YouTube are definitely part of the problem, but others are fighting back. In fact, the article I just showed you is strongly advocating for telehealth nutrition therapy, which is basically my daily job. And yeah, they're absolutely right that nutrition therapy makes a massive difference. You can't even imagine what it means for my patients when they can simply ask me what foods are safe and what's actually dangerous. No more living in constant terror of their refrigerator. And by the way, even if you are not one of my patients, I can still tell you this truth. No, spices won't assassinate you in your sleep. Carbs won't murder your family. Vegetables don't cause kidney failure. It's all just clickbait designed to get views and add revenue at your expense. Stop falling for it. Okay guys, number 3, let's talk about how to hack your biggest obstacle to better kidney function. Now, if I surveyed a group of CKD patients asking, what's the biggest obstacle to improving your kidney health? Most would probably say diabetes or high blood pressure, and those answers aren't wrong. But here's the thing. Both diabetes and hypertension can be controlled with medications. Pills exist for those problems. However, a recent study revealed what the actual biggest obstacle to kidney improvement is. And there is no pill for this one. So what this study calls DPI of your LPD according to the MDRD is just fancy science speak for the amount of protein you eat daily. And you can't fix this with medications. There is no drug, no injection, nothing. What these researchers are actually saying is this. CKD patients need to eat very little protein if they want to improve, as low as 0.58 grams per kilogram per day. And that's microscopic. It basically means eating no high protein foods whatsoever. So you eliminate all meat, poultry, fish, legumes, and then you start cutting even more protein. That's what you need to do to improve. However, most people physically can't do it. Even when they desperately try, most CKD patients end up eating way more protein than they should, which means stopping kidney disease progression becomes impossible. The kidneys keep failing, the GFR keeps dropping. What's the solution, you ask? I mean, besides stop watching videos telling you that random veggies are lurking in your bedroom to get you, well, the solution is our number 2 for today. Number 2, start eating low-protein staple foods. So what the study we just saw recommends for CKD patients is the use of low-protein staple foods, alright? These are zero-protein versions of pasta, bread, rice, snacks, and more. Because here is a fun fact about the renal diet that nobody mentions. What nobody tells you is that pasta, bread, rice, vegetables, nuts, seeds, they all contain protein, every single one of them. Don't believe me? Go check any label in your pantry right now. I'll wait. And some of these carb foods have shocking amounts of protein, by the way. But here's the critical point. You can't follow a low-protein diet if you don't know where the protein is hiding. The solution? Just replace pasta, bread, rice, whatever staple foods you eat daily with zero-protein versions. Boom! Done. Your kidneys aren't drowning in protein anymore. You can finally improve. Yeah, this is the scientific consensus. This is what actual science says. However, when I tell patients to eat this way, they're often terrified. And who can blame them? They're being bombarded every single day by clickbait YouTube videos screaming that eating vegetables will instantly end your life. Alright? So what happens when your diet is mostly fruits and vegetables? I mean, if you'd ask a keto influencer, they'd say that you're probably going to end up murdered by a banana. Well guys, that only happens in those idiotic clickbait videos. A low-protein diet can be 100% safe for you. Completely safe. And if being told by a healthcare professional that fruit isn't hiding in your bedroom to get you isn't enough reassurance, let's look at our number 1 for today. Number 1, in order to be 100% sure your diet is safe, consider keto analogs. So, what are keto analogs and how are they going to prevent those scary bananas from getting you? Okay guys, as I was saying, with kidney disease, drastically cutting protein intake is the way to go if improving kidney health is the target. But what if we are following a super strict diet and the protein we get every day is too little? Enter keto analogs. Keto analogs are a special type of amino acid that has been stripped of all the toxins. No nitrogen, no phosphorus, no picresyl sulfate, no nothing. Just amino acids, the building block of protein. They are very expensive, but they are basically the golden standard of renal nutrition as long as you pair them with a very low protein diet. A diet that already has all the protein removed from it. Now guys, I love keto analogs so much. Some people accuse me of selling them. I don't. I love keto analogs because they are my, oh, you need protein to live. You can't live without eating steak 3 times a day.
You can eat as much animal protein as you want, and you're never going to harm your kidney function.
No, you don't. We evolved. You don't need to destroy your kidneys over protein anymore. We have keto analogs now. Now, despite being my secret weapon to shut up any keto influencer in a single word, keto analogs are not perfect. They are very expensive, and I usually only recommend them when a patient is completely avoiding protein. But what if there was an alternative, a supplement that has many of the benefits of keto analogs but without the eye-watering price tag? Well, maybe there is one. I've actually made a video about it. It's up here if you want to know more. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Bye!